So I moved overseas alone, away from my family, about 10 to 12 weeks ago now. And I wanted to talk to you about how your environment does matter and it also doesn't. Because I'm going through a lot of pain, a lot of struggle at the moment. The last couple of days I've been sick as fuck. Literally been vomiting everywhere, haven't been able to get out of bed, all of these sorts of things. And I tell you this because the grass isn't always greener on the other side, but yet it is. Yet it is at the exact same time. Right, because when I was sleeping on my mother's couch not that long ago, 3 months ago at max, I dreamt of being in this scenario. I dreamt of being in this situation where I got the opportunity to grow, where I got the opportunity to get better, where I got the opportunity to take that next leap, that next fucking leap in your life. You know that knot where you feel like you know you're ready. You know that you should be. You're just petrified to take that next step. Well, I remember sitting there listening to a David Goggins video in the back of my ears before I went to book the flight. I remember hyping myself up the gym before I went to book the flight because I was in that much pain. I was in that much struggle of the question of what if? What if you don't actually go do something with your fucking life? What if you don't actually go make all this work worth it that you've been doing while sleeping on your mother's couch while recovering from a knee surgery? And I tell you the specifics, not because you won't have the exact same ones as me. You won't have the exact same specifics, but hopefully that you can take the mental frame that I'm going through or was going through to get to where I am now, because it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows, and I can assure you it isn't now either. Right, but there's one thing that it has taught me, is that it doesn't matter where you are within your environment. It doesn't matter where you are. It matters about who you want to become. It matters about what you actually want to achieve with your life. It matters with who the person that you want to become and who the person that you are right now and what shaped you to get you to where you fucking are right now. Because I failed college. I got done drink driving. I tore my knee to shreds. I had parents that were divorced. I had not a great upbringing. I wouldn't say shit. We got fed. We had a roof over our heads. So I'm eternally grateful for that. But I tell you this because all these experiences that we go through, every single solitary thing that's led you to where you are right now, within the environment that you're in right now, these experiences shape us into who we are right now, which is your greatest fucking opportunity. Because a lot of people, including myself, we look at these things as an excuse. We look at these as a thing as to why we can't. And it's bullshit. It is bullshit, man. It's why we can. It's not why we can't, why we shouldn't, why we can't. It's why we can. Why can you? What part of your story can you pull from? What part of your story can you grab by the balls and go, fuck, I don't want that to happen to the future version of me? Because a lot of my pain has derived me into thinking that I can do more, into wanting to do something more with my life. The fact that my parents were divorced, the fact that me and my sister, my mum was an alcoholic, the fact that I went through all these things throughout my life, I always use them as excuses. I always used to think, oh, I never want a family. I never want beautiful children. I never want anything like that, because fuck that. But that mindset was my fault. That mindset kept me where I was. That mindset made me drink. That mindset made me do all these things, but that was all my fault. That was all my fault. That was the reason I was taking drugs. That was the reason I was drinking. That was the reason that I was scrolling, looking for temporary fulfillment. It was all my fault. Man. And it's all your fault as well, because yes, sometimes we get throwing shit at us in our lives that we don't see coming, that hurt like fuck. But we are the ones that react to them. And the past couple of days I've been struggling because I've been sick, because all I've wanted to do is be in bed. And I've just been ungrateful for the position that I'm in, for the position that I built for myself after drinking 3 times, after going all that shit. Like, I don't even care about it anymore. It's the fact that when you get to that point, I know the point you're in is that you know that you can do better. You know in here that you can be better. You know that you're capable of doing more. You know that everyone else around you doesn't want the same fucking thing as you, but you're too scared to take that next leap. But I can assure you, that exact pain, that exact same struggle, eventually it's going to catch up. Eventually it's going to hurt like fucking, catch you in a depressive state of mind, where you think, oh no, the whole world's against me. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no, you're stuck in this analysis paralysis, where you just feel like you're in this mental rut, where you just feel like you can't let go of that old version of you. You're just stuck in that feeling, and I'm stuck right now because, yeah, I'm in a new environment. Yeah, I know that in here I'm getting better, but some days I slip back. Some days I go, oh, fuck. Oh, the old me wouldn't have done that. I'll just go back to the old me. I'll just go back to the old me. Right, sometimes I don't feel like coming on here and making these videos, and the old me would have made up all the excuses in the book as to why I shouldn't, as to why I can't, as to why I shouldn't. And I'm going through that mental struggle. It's the exact same struggle that I used to go through when trying to get in shape, when trying to work out, when trying to read books, when trying to convince myself to do the hard things. But honestly, man, I don't struggle with going to work out anymore. I don't really struggle with any of that shit anymore. What I struggle with now, right now, is the fact that I know that I can give more, the fact that I know I can be better, the fact that I know that in reality is I'll never reach that top highest version of myself. Why? Because you never do. Because you never will. And I know that might sound weird compared to what everyone else will ever fucking tell you, but if you think about it, once you reach that version that you think is the best version of you right now, there's always another one. And then there's another one. And then there's another one. And you bet your bottom fucking dollar that will never ever go away. And that's what we should be grateful for. That's what we should make us smile. That's what we should know, that we have this mindset that other people don't. Because yeah, your environment matters. Because yeah, all these things matter. When I was sleeping on my mother's couch, who was an alcoholic, of course it fucked with me. But it actually taught me the most lessons that I've ever been through. It taught me to face adversity. It taught me that pain was good. It taught me that if I could show her how to grow, how to get better within the environment that you're in. Oh, fuck. Within the environment that you're in. Within the environment that you're in, if you can grow within that and show other people that you truly can change, even when you feel stuck, even when there's no one else around, it's all in your mind. It's all in your own mind. Because yeah, you could say, oh, well, this is going on in my life. My mum's an alcoholic, right? That means I can't succeed. Oh, well, my parents got divorced. That means that I can't succeed. Oh, well, I'm over here and I'm sick. That means that I can't succeed. What fucking good is that doing for you right now, man? What are all the excuses that you're making up in your head right now within the environment that you're stuck in right now? What good is that actually doing for you in this very fucking moment? Because I can assure you it's not doing you any good. I can assure you, you telling yourself, oh no, this person can only do this because they've got this. Oh, he's got rich parents. Oh, he's got this, he's got that. Oh, I'm not good enough because of this, because of that. Oh, I need to go out with my friends. I need to do this because I need to be close to people. I need this and need that. It's just past experiences that you've been through that has shaped you into having the mindset that you have right now. And that's what unlocked everything for me recently. It's realizing that. It's realizing that within where you are right now, where you feel stuck right now, is just a set of experiences that you went through growing up, that you went through as a kid, that you went through wherever you are right now, recently in your life. Those experiences create beliefs within your life about who you think you are right now. But knowing this, imagine this, when you're 6 years old or 8 years old, you get told that you're good at sports. You get told that you're good at sports. You're going to start acting in a way that makes you think that you're good at sports. You're going to try even harder. You're going to get that little bit better. When people tell you, oh, when you might have made a mistake in maths or something like that in front of the whole class, the teacher goes, oh well, sometimes maths isn't for everyone. You're really good at sports anyway. Guess what? You're going to start to think and act in a way that you're not good at maths because one, you just embarrassed yourself in front of the whole class. And two, an authority told you that as a kid. Of course, after that, you're never ever going to believe that you're good at maths. And that's how our brains work. After that, for the rest of our lives, we're going to think in a way that means that we're not good at maths, but we are good at sports. And we're going to act in accordingly to that. And then when we go try to change, when we go to try to do something different, that's why it's so fucking hard. Because we're challenging our own ego. And ego we've built up through our own experiences growing up. Through the things that we acted in accordingly from what we got told from when we were a very, very young age. And that's how it works. That's why when we go to change, it's so damn hard. Even though like something like discipline is so damn simple at the same time. We know we shouldn't drink. We know we shouldn't eat shit food. We know we shouldn't do these negative things in our lives, like scroll on our phone, like watch porn. But we do them anyway because we've normalized them based on the experiences that we've been through as kids. Based on the experiences that we've been through our teenage years. But once you come to understand this, that it's just you against your own mind, against your own thoughts, against your own ego, that is when everything will change. That is when everything will become more clear to you. And I still struggle with it, right? Yeah, I'm still over here. Yeah, I made it to another country. Yes, I made all this progress, but don't think that just because I got over here, don't think that I still don't think like the old version of me. But when you go through that mental rut, when you're going through that pain, when you're going through that struggle where you just know that you can take that next leap, where you can go for that next move, when you can make the change in your life, when all your friends are sort of holding you back, realize that it's just you and your own ego holding you back. Because I remember thinking to myself, trying to let go of my old friends. And I remember for months telling myself, I'll just go out every now and again. I'll just do this. I'll just quit vaping next week. I'll quit watching porn. I only wank every fucking few months. Reality was, that was just me and my own thoughts telling myself, challenging my own ego, trying to change, trying to make that next leap. But it was just me. I knew I wanted more. I knew I wanted something different. I knew I wanted to get over here. But I hadn't made that full change mentally. And until you do that, you're going to feel stuck. Until you realize that it is you against your own ego. Until it is you realize it's you against your own beliefs. Nothing will change. You'll keep going through these up and downs. And I'm going through one of them right now. Okay, I don't find it hard to gym anymore. Okay, I don't find it hard to work anymore. I don't find it hard to wake up early anymore. What I do find hard right now is completely letting go and transcending myself to become an even better, an even newer version of myself. But that is the challenge that I want to be grateful for. That is the challenge that I am grateful for. Why? Because on the other side is going to be another lesson. It's going to be another struggle, another bit of pain, but there's also going to be a whole lot that I can learn and help other people like you with. Like you. Because my pain, I look at it now as a way to grow, as an opportunity to help you. To help you. Because I know what it's like to feel stuck. I know what it's like to be within an environment that feels shit. But you got to remember that it's you. Yes, environment matters. Yes, you can't control some of the factors within it, but you can control how you react within that environment. And that is a lesson that sleeping on my alcoholic mother's couch taught me. That going through 2 knee surgeries taught me. That going through 2 knee surgeries taught me. That going through drink driving taught me. That failing college taught me. Is that it's not the environment, it's how you react to the environment. Because all of those things gave me a fuckload of pain, but all of that pain taught me a fucking good lesson. And it's that every single solitary thing that you go through isn't good nor bad. It just is. It is what you make of it. So pain isn't good nor bad. It is what you make of it. Within the environment that you're in, whatever you feel stuck in right now, it is you. It is your fault. And the moment that you can take full responsibility for it. It's fucking hard. I get it. But when you can do that, it's hard mentally because you go, holy shit, everything really is my fault. But once you understand that, that's when you can take full accountability for it. So with that, man, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm battling, I'm fighting the same fight you are, maybe in a different way, but I hope that video resonated with you. Good luck.